Okay, hello and welcome back to some more F1 2021, my team. Today, you join me for the Monaco Grand Prix, one of, if not the, hardest Grand Prix to ever exist. And I can't lie, it's going to be a shite show. Now, as of recording this, it is currently the 28th of May at 3:30, so we're halfway through qualifying in real life for tomorrow's Monaco Grand Prix, and hopefully this will come out the day of the Monaco Grand Prix. In fact, maybe at the exact same time as the Monaco Grand Prix, because I think it starts at 2, which is when I normally upload, so that should be fun. But going into qualifying, normally you would obviously try and always shoot for pole, especially at Monaco, but in the game, I feel like it's a better idea to almost not qualify at the front and qualify closer to the back. But as we finish off our first lap, it's not looking great. Very, very slidey on the car. I tried to create a setup, and it works really well. I go really, really fast, but I can lose a lot of grip. But as we cross the line, going about P10. Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Whew! Gee, if actually gave me a fucking heart attack. I need a minute. Bloody hell! Oh! Oh my God! And after that absolute shock horror, with qualifying being completed, we go to set our final lap of qualifying behind Masashita, which isn't great for us because we will be getting held up, unfortunately. But in Monaco, you know, it's not really too big a deal, and we're going to go across the line with DRS in P12. Okay, that's decent. That's actually decent.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino, first opened in 1863. And, of course, a certain road race, first held here in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Reed. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Marcus Armstrong lines up on pole position, and it's Lance Stroll in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Norris, Gasly, Hamilton, Perez and Daniel Ticktum, Schwartzman, Reed, Nobuharu Matsushita and Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Russell, Jack Aitken and Carlos Sainz, Ocon, Joe, Mazepin and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Okay then, in P12, in Monaco. Now it says that it wants me to start on mediums. I changed that, but I didn't get it on recording. But we will be starting on the softs, because I can... You know what, I would put my life savings on the fact that there will be a safety car within the first 2 laps. And it won't be the only safety car as well. So we have plenty of opportunity to pit under safety car, to go on to a set of mediums later on in the race. Or if we decide to, which I probably don't think we will, but we could go on to hards, like right at the start. But we probably won't. But yes, we do have a custom setup on, and it makes the car very, very slippery. So, yeah, that could be interesting. Okay. Okay then. Here we are in Monaco to 5 red lights. We are underway for the Monaco Grand Prix on the left-hand side of the track. Going to get the outside line into Saint Devote alongside Robert Schwartzman. behind Tickton, being held up by Perez as we get to go round the outside into Sandoval and up into P10, straight into the points before the first, or just after the first corner, up through towards Matinee, through Matinee into Casino. Okay, through Casino, we almost lost the car, going over the little hump and into Mirabeau behind Sergio Perez towards the hairpin. Can we get past him here? Yes, we can. Cheeky little move around the inside. It always works. And now with the yellow flag as well, he won't even contest it, which is glorious. I felt a bit bad though, but through Portier, we are up into P9, behind Lewis Hamilton in that Mercedes, and heading now down towards the Nouvelle chicane. Out of the tunnel we go, through the Nouvelle, hitting that. Oh, okay. We were still on track, so don't complain. We're right behind Lewis Hamilton now, as we go through to back. Oh, there's been a collision. There's been a collision. Norris, Gasly, Hamilton in the wall. Norris is out. Perez is out. No! Getting a replay. Norris hits the wall and Gasly hits the back of him. He doesn't originally go out before he gets hit in the back by, I think it's Tickton. We have a look here. And that's Perez and Hamilton. Tickton hits into the back of him. Zhou comes through. Hits into the back of both of them. Giovinazzi then comes through. Hits into the back of all of them. And there's just a huge pile-up with a safety car. On lap 4, safety car is coming in. We're behind the homeboy, Charles Leclerc. We're up in P6.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
And so far, somehow Leclerc has managed to stay out of the barrier.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
And is looking like he might be able to actually finish this race, because now nothing really will probably happen through the next like couple of laps in the race. Maybe there might be an incident, but other than that, we're looking really good as we head down towards the hairpin, round the inside of homeboy Charles Leclerc. We're up into P5. Okay, there's a yellow flag, same place as last time, so we're going to box this lap under the assumption it's going to turn into a safety car. Leclerc is out. No. Safety car's in. Or safety car's out, sorry. And we're going in.
Is negative, which means you are too fast.
Okay.
Reduce your pace.
Let's see what we can do. A lot of people need front wings. Verstappen looks like he needs a front wing. Anyone else? Williams has a front wing out ready for Aitken. Oh my days, on 1.8 seconds. We're out just behind Tsunoda in P4, and whoever's in P2, so Stroll and Armstrong haven't boxed. So let's see what we can do.
Copy.
Wow, okay. Car was very loose again. Let's get a replay of the incident. So Leclerc hits into the wall, doesn't... Oh, okay, he loses his rear right. Aitken hits into him, doesn't actually DNF. Hamilton then hits into the wall and just... What? That is really odd. Anyways, on lap 7, we're in P4 and the safety car is coming. We're having to get right up next to Tsunoda because of this stupid auto throttle cut-off. It's so annoying. But we're going to pull ahead, or not pull ahead, we're going to pull away right behind Tsunoda. We can't look for a move in Sandoval, no heroics or anything just yet. Because I'm under the assumption that he might have wing damage. Because when I was behind him on the safety car, he was feeling a bit... Oh, shit! Same plane as we nearly lost it on lap 1. Yeah, when I was behind Tsunoda on the safety car, he just looked like he had wing damage, like the way he was driving. So he may pit in a couple of laps, which would just give us P1. So we'll see what happens there. As we go through Portier and under the tunnel. I do love the tunnel, but with these setups, it's really, really dangerous. Oh, turning in a little bit too early there in the Nouvelle. But luckily we don't get a penalty because we still had our wheels on the track through to back now. Behind Tsunoda as he almost dinks the wall on the right. But nothing too big of a deal. And through Ricecast now. Still behind Tsunoda. Stroll pulls into the pits. So does Armstrong, which puts us up into P2 behind Tsunoda. On lap 9, we go through up into Casino and down towards Mirabeau. Nothing too much has happened here so far. We're 9 laps in, and there is 7 people remaining. So obviously stuff has happened. 7 people remaining is a very, very small amount of people. And as we go through Portier and down towards the tunnel now, there's just not too much that's going to happen anymore. Verstappen's quite close behind, but no one else is really in contention. And obviously everyone's still really close, but with Monaco being so hard to overtake, and you pretty much... Oh! My suspicions were true. Sonoda pulls into the pits for no other reason than to get a wing change.
Very well done. Let's hold on to this now. First place.
Yo, that's the first time I've heard a message like that from Jeff ever. I've played 2 careers in this game and I've never heard that message. And you know what, Jeff? Thank you, my boy. We have Max Verstappen very close behind us, but even with DRS, our car is just so powerful with that Ferrari engine that it's not even in contention. As we finish off lap 11, going through the swimming pool section. Oh my god, very wide at Rasgas. But again, there's just no overtaking opportunities. And now let's start an onboard lap with us around the Monaco Grand Prix circuit down towards Saint-Devote. We break down into 3rd gear as we go up the hill through Beau Rivage and towards Massenet. Shifting down 3 gears down to 4th with a little bit of braking as we hit a heavy right-hander now at Casino, having to pull right a little bit to mind that bump in the track through Mirabeau now. Right hands keeping it close to the wall as we go left, full opposite lock through the hairpin and up through another Mirabeau. I don't know why it's called Mirabeau again. Now Portier, a right-hander where we saw an incident with Perez and Sainz in qualifying as we go through the tunnel. This is where men are separated from not men. Into the Nouvelle chicane, a quick left-hander into a right-hander, very close against that wall, and into turn 12, also known as to back. Into the swimming pool section now, a left-right-hander, very, very fast, down 2 gears as we pull right and then left again, trying not to Charles Leclerc and hit into that wall. Through Raskas of turn 17, and with 2 more corners to go, all done through that DRS zone now. We're going to cross the line to finish a lap here at Monaco. And I'm worn out. 3 laps later and the track looks so glum. It's just so grey now, but no threat of rain as we go to start lap 17. Max Verstappen still very close behind us. Ocon not too far off the back of Verstappen actually.
He's dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
So, I mean, Ocon could still get like a P2. Aitken could still get on the podium. It's still all to play for here. Okay. Almost losing the car again once more. Not the first time that's happened. It won't be the last. As we go through lap 17 towards the Nouvelle chicane, Max Verstappen looks like he might go for a move here into the Nouvelle. He doesn't, because he has a brain and doesn't try and make a move that he won't get. Anyway, starting lap 18 now, down towards Saint-Devote. Max Verstappen still right there as we go up the hill towards Beau Rivage and then through to Massenet, sorry. There's just no overtaking for him. The only time would be into the Nouvelle or into Saint-Devote, and he's never close enough. As we go through Mirabeau and down towards the hairpin, he's still just trundling behind us. Just a little bit. As we go through Raskas now on lap 18, through the final couple of corners, and we're going to go on board one more time for one more long lap before the final lap. Lap 19, up through Saint-Devote and now towards Beau Rivage. That little kink in the hill, up towards Massenet, braking and shifting down 3 gears into 4th as we go through to Casino, braking down and shifting down once. Minding the bump, normally we don't this time because I don't know why we don't actually. As we go through Mirabeau and down towards the hairpin, full opposite lock, one hand off the wheel. Getting through the hairpin now, we're going to see what happens as we go through down towards Portier. Right hand down in 2nd gear as we shift up early, heading through the tunnel, left hand side of the tunnel, pulling right for the kink, and then getting very close to that left hand wall, up in 8th gear before the Nouvelle. Sometimes it happens in 7th, but in a max out my team car it will probably be 8th. Getting up to 6th gear before shifting down to 5th through to back and into the swimming pool section. A little left right hander, getting very, very close. Okay, having to bail out slightly. We were going to hit the wall there, but through Raskas we go, and then through turn 18 and 19. I don't really know if that counts as a turn anymore, but apparently it does. To start our final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Heading down towards the hairpin now, with only 13 corners between us and victory. Make that 12. Let's see what's going to happen through Portier and down into the tunnel. It's a horrifying place, this. But we might be able to finish. Oh, shit! Sorry. We nearly didn't finish this. Through the Nouvelle Chicane we go. Gaining enough time on Verstappen. Oh, the amount of heart attacks I've had this weekend is a joke. In qualifying, nearly killing Giovinazzi. In the race, just almost losing the car through every single lap, but through Raskas, nothing can stop us from becoming a two-time Monaco champion. We're going to hit the checker flag, wobbling the car left and right to celebrate the victory here.
Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys!
There may have only been 7 people to finish this race,
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
but we were the first one to do it, baby. Oh, I can finally breathe normally. Because you just can't do it through Monaco. You don't want to hit the wall when you almost do every single bloody corner.
It's the one that everyone wants to win, and they've only gone and done it. What a fantastic result here at Monaco. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
And that just about wraps things up. 25 more points on the board. We didn't gain a fastest lap, actually. We were very, very far off the fastest lap. 0.8 seconds off the fastest lap. But let's have a look at the standings, because I can actually name every single one of the finishers. So we have Reed, Verstappen, Ocon, sealing off the top 3. In P4 we have Jack Aitken, P5 Marcus Armstrong, P6 Yuki Tsunoda in the Mercedes, and P7 Lance Stroll in the AlphaTauri, and that is it. 7 finishers of a 22 car race, which is just crazy. And I feel so bad for Leclerc, man. He can't even finish the bloody race in a game, let alone in real life. And I might have just jinxed things for tomorrow, but we'll see, or for today when this comes out. But looking at the standings now, we have gained a huge lead on Perez, which you don't specifically want, especially because Tsunoda is only 1 point off of Perez now. So Perez really needs to get some finishes, because he's DNF'd 2 races in a row now, I think. Oh no, 2 races this season. But with that being said, the Monaco Grand Prix has come to a conclusion, and I just hope that the real life Monaco Grand Prix, which has lights out at the same time that this will be posted, will be just as entertaining to watch for everyone. Not this many crashes, because obviously it sucks. It's, you know, crashes are good in the game, but they suck in real life. And this is just a couple to spice things up. But hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you all enjoy the real life Monaco Grand Prix, and to finish off the day watching the Indy 500 as well. I will see you in Azerbaijan.